We're at the 2024 EQUIP EXPO, and well, let's see what kind of trouble we can get into this year. So this year was kind of, again, if I don't have trouble with my truck, is it the EQUIP EXPO? So when we went over to Yellowstone, got back, I got the exhaust fixed. You can look at that video. Maybe I'll put a card or something. Maybe not. I don't know. You can find it, I'm sure. But lens cleaner so you can see me better. So, where was I? Oh yeah, I got the oil changed. Well, what happened was...
Before we get signed up, Perma Green Triumph, you want to win one?
Not really.
We ain't playing around, guys.
Jeez. Okay, so, when I got the oil changed, they put the oil plug back in with an impact. And they also stripped the head of the bolt, the nut head, or whatever you want to call it. So I had to go get the special Jaws of Life sockets out of the toolbox and a breaker bar in order to get my oil plug out. They say I couldn't put that oil plug back in, so it sat overnight until the auto parts store. This was like at 3 a.m. that I'm doing all this because I had to get my oil changed because it was due and I'm driving to Louisville. So I had to wait for the auto parts store, even though it wasn't supposed to open until 7:30, and I was going to leave at 6 to hit some time. I got in pretty late into Louisville until 7. I just got some daylight to be able to set up the trailer. And, well, every year it's always something, and it doesn't really matter because I'm here. And every year I always make it. This is where I spent most of my time over at the EQUIP EXPO, over at the Echo Means Business booth. And, well, if you look over here, this is a talk they had. This is Nathan's from Nathan's Lawn and Garden, Phil from Phil Vision, and Pablo over at Black Sheep Lawn Care. They were talking about social media. I did a talk, too, about fall services. And if you want to see that one, put it down in the comments so I can go throw it up at the EMB. What happened was I had my camera set up, and I forgot to hit record beforehand. So if you want to see that, let me know. We had P&H Lawn Care, J&J Properties, Lawn Enforcement, as well as This Old Relic, which is me. So if you want to see that, put it down in the comments. I'll send it on to Echo Means Business and let them know. This is basically, well, I'll just let myself tell you about this one. You were all yelling at me because you can get covers for those weed whips, blah, 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 blah. Well, I got them. They're actually for gas-powered ones, not battery like I use, but I'll see if they fit. But I got covers now. It's a touch big, but it should work. The ink will blow off. That's the power head that I have. I actually have it here on an edger, but that's the business end, so. I just wish they made them a little smaller to fit over the top of the battery ones. So over at the Oregon booth, they were debuting a new bar and chain, and I didn't really get a whole lot of information on it, but it's supposed to apparently cut faster. I don't know if it's more durable or whatever, but Oregon makes a good aftermarket product, and it's probably one of those go-to companies for aftermarket products, so you don't have to pay exorbitant amounts for the A&E product for your equipment. But as you can see, they had a nice little booth set up. They were doing some indoor demos. Obviously, these chainsaws they were working with indoors. They also had some new weed whip that they demoed, and I picked up quite a bit of that, and I've been using that, and it actually works pretty darn good. So maybe a little bit more about that later, but yeah, so this is Oregon. Over at Spiker, I actually picked up this product. It holds 25 pounds. I plan on using it for some salting over the winter, so I'll be able to tell you how well it works. But 25 pounds is roughly what I put on a 2-car driveway. So I said, what the heck, I'll pick this up. This might actually make things a little quicker and more efficient than the push-behind spreader. The question is why doesn't this fit in my bag? Let's see, should I be like over Ronaldo over at Big Sun? Do you mow? Do you mow? You gotta get the right hat to mow. Love you, Ronaldo. I'll just give you some random shots from the outdoor space here. I know you guys like to see what's going on, to see all the equipment in action, and to see what's new, and just kind of wander around and actually see if there's anything kind of interesting that might interest you when you're going through these videos. So that's why I put this together. So this year was a little weird for me. I had a big video plan which I was able to pull off after Equip, but I spent a lot of time on the outdoor booth trying to find the Husqvarna booth because I wanted to do some product comparison, had big plans for it. But Husqvarna did not have an outdoor booth this year. So I did locate someone in the indoor booth. It was actually for Red Max that I was looking to do something with. But that was one of the issues that I had why this video is a little bit different, but there were a few other reasons why as well. One is this year, instead of being a guy with social media, just kind of meandering around, trying to find stuff and interview people, I actually had to be a social media influencer this year. I had to meet and greet a lot of people, be a part of a lot of different programs and things like that. This is all because I'm part of the EMB group. So my whole video strategy for Equip kind of went out the window, and I had to come up with a whole new strategy. So I did the whole news thing with a few interviews that I had, and I'm just putting this one together because it's fun. This one right here, this was a fun little course that the Echo put together. You're supposed to blow the soccer ball through. I actually did horrific on this. I should have been a lot better because I own this blower. But anyways, did not do so hot and kept getting caught up in the corners. There it goes, that freaking ball. Alright, so let's go. There we go. Alright, let's go. And now we gotta do some hedge trimming. Alright, we got the hedge trimmer. We gotta go take off some sticks here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, no problem. Now we gotta do some paddling, some paddle work here. Boom, boom, boom. And we are done. And my time, like I said, I got caught up in the blower, so didn't win anything, unfortunately.
Alright guys, we got our Cyclone 2X here. This thing is going to double the amount of volume of air that's coming out of your leaf blower. We're creating a Venturi effect with these holes here. It's going to double the amount of volume out. So, pretty cool product. Retailing $40 in the US. Check it out.
So before you jump on that new product for $40, they had a show special. It was $20, so I picked up one. My preliminary work with it, I'm not that impressed with it, so I'm going to keep working on it and get a good feel for it to see if it's even worth purchasing. I'll be honest with you, just my initial reactions, I'm very underwhelmed with it. So Honda left the gas industry, mower industry, and this is what they replaced it with. They had a whole series of battery-powered push mowers. They also had a few battery-powered zero turns as well that I had an opportunity to go check out. You can check out my other Equip video. I talk about those a little bit more. But yeah, this is what they're hoping to replace their gas-powered, most popular gas-powered push mower with, is this next generation of Honda mowers, which is battery. So here's one of the big issues dealing with all the t-shirts and stuff. They're now dealing with, like, you gotta sign your life away in order to get one. And of course they can't just like scan your badge or something, get your information. You have to punch it all manually, which creates these huge lines to get a friggin' t-shirt. Now I did not come to this convention for free t-shirts, so I'm gonna go look at other stuff, like maybe these Ego mowers that I missed last year. One of the things I think Ego is going to have to do is they're going to have to change their marketing strategy because a lot of us commercial guys, we're not interested in Ego, and they got to really start reaching out to us because they came out with this commercial line last year, and I did not see a single one of the commercial YouTubers out there. It was all the homeowner YouTubers, so they
We
really
are
do need to
unveiling
get on the ball with
Relco,
that.
our
And
new
this
brand
is
that
the
embodies our
introduction of
resilience and our
a new
ability to
engine by
reinvent ourselves
Relco,
time and
formerly
time
known
again.
as Kohler.
This new
And well, I'll just let
identity
you listen in on
reframe our
it.
vision for the future, showcasing our fearless drive to redefine innovation. At Relco, we believe that true progress comes from pushing boundaries, and this reflects the dynamism and the strength of our leadership as well as of every team member.
Kohler Energy is now Relco.
Thank you, Nino. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. It's so great to see all the faces, familiar faces that are joining us at EQUIP this year. Get a chance to hear our story and join us this afternoon and hear also about our exciting new technology, new engines that are coming to market. Relco is our new name. It is not just a reshuffling of the Kohler letters, although it is very similar. It is all about a heritage and a history and a recognition of our past. For over 100 years, we have been a leader in energy and in power products. We are focused solely on bringing power and energy solutions to people's homes, to their businesses, and to the tools and equipment used to get jobs done.
I hope you enjoyed this little journey that we took through the EQUIP Expo straight from the showroom floor. And even though everything didn't turn out the way that I'd hoped it would, I think this is all right. I hope you thought so too. Anyways, until next time.